Hey, what's up, good people? How you doing? Welcome back to Stock Up with Larry Jones. You're new to the page. Go ahead and hit the like, subscribe, notification bell. Please don't fall for spam in the comments section. Anything I say is not a suggestion for you to buy, hold, and sell. And lastly, today's video is brought to you by Moo. Listen, you got to get it funded today if you want to get 8.1% plus up to 15 free stock. You see here, you got the 5.1% plus the other 3, which gives you 8.1%. Okay, get it funded. You can't just download it, but you must get it funded. We know here that NVDA is a $1,000 company, right? Margins are exploding, earnings exploding. So it justifies the PE, all right? So tell me what you think about NVIDIA. Will there be a pullback? Will he say something bigly that causes the stock to run up even further? Remember, I don't believe everything's a straight line, but this bull could continue to run. But first, before I get into that, I just want to quickly go to here. This is one of my portfolios in real time. As you could see, the 4 at the bottom, starting from the bottom, I got Mara, Riot, Cypher, Clean Spark, okay? And you could see on the right how much they are down, okay? Cypher, as you can see, is up 7.98%, but let's go to the top. MicroStrategy is down by 16%, and I just bought a full share, all right? I just bought a full share, but as you could see, I'm losing my earnings because I was up 100% at one time. Now I'm only up 31% because I keep buying, all right? I have a few more dollars that I'm going to put into this stock, and I personally believe that I will be up 100% on this stock, MicroStrategy. Remember, this is not about you following me. This is about you doing your own due diligence. But I do believe that I will get 100% out of this stock from where it is. So at some point, I'm going to stop. Now, I'm not DCing. I'm cutting that off today, and I'm only going to buy on days when it's down like 14, 15%, okay? Not 5 to 10%. So this morning, I started when it was 5% down, and I just started dollar cost averaging down because I expected a red day to day because of what happened to Bitcoin over the weekend. Now, let's get right into it. What's going on? NVIDIA GTC24, all right? What to expect from the AI Giants big conference, okay? And so they have, these are all speculations, okay? What they're going to announce. What is the big announcement? And will it cause the stock to go up even further? Look at this. To say NVIDIA is on a hot streak would be an understatement. Shares of the AI darling are up a staggering 267% over the last 12 months and 79% year to date. Look at that. Wow. Tech companies across the world covet its graphic cards like rare jewels, and CEO Jensen is as in demand as some heads of state, right? So that is, that's putting that butter on really, really, really heavy, right? Real heavy. Let's look at where NVIDIA is right now. It's kind of cooling off, as you can see, for the day. I would call that flat. On an $875 stock, I would still call that flat. But man, if you look over the week, people are just speculating what's going to happen. Up and down, up and down, up and down. But the last month, still up 26%. But year to date, even 81%. NVIDIA is the new Apple. And we will get to Apple in a minute. But NVIDIA happens to be the new Apple. Now, let's see what a gentleman earlier talked about some of the things that may may be said in today's conference.
This is Ray Wang, founder and principal analyst at Silicon Valley-based Constellation Research. He is attending today's event.
Becky, definitely so. This is the Davos of AI. This is where the developers, up to 10,000 or 10,000 more folks, will be here converging. And I think the highlights are really trying to understand where is Jensen's vision in the future and what new chips are out the door. And I think codenamed Blackwell, the B100 chip, is the one where all eyes are on at the moment. This is expected to replace the H100, and it's going to be a 3-nanometer class chip built by TSMC, which is going to be a lot faster than the H100, which is the current leader. There are a couple things that are important, and it's not just the chip. Kind of like when the internet was being built, everybody was wondering who's going to win. Is it going to be the people that provided the pipes? Is the people who provided the picks and axes? But it turned out it was the companies that built their business models on the internet as a distribution channel. Those were the ones that won. And so the question is really not just the new chip that's coming out and how they're building it. It's going to be the software ecosystem, the partners that are on the next inning, and those second order, third order effects are going to be the companies that are going to be building the next stages of AI. And Jensen and co at NVIDIA have been investing in those companies, and you're going to see a lot of those partnerships. The chips that they're building are so complicated. There's a 2-die configuration that's potentially being used here that no other company is going to be able to get to, and that's really going to be where the other order effects, TSMC, Supermicro, and other chip manufacturers, if they can even catch up.
And so that's why there's so much anticipation on his speech today, okay? So this conference is a few days, all right? It's just not a one-day conference. So let's see what happens. Here's all I got to say. No one knows, as you guys know, no one knows everything he's got cooking or he has nothing at all. It's the same thing as Tesla. But what I will tell you is buying right now is the same as playing earnings. Actually, I believe that this is bigger than earnings because there's so much hype around NVIDIA. Here's what I will tell you. I did not enter into any option plays, calls, or puts, but what I did do, as you guys know, when it was beat down last year, I bought a lot of it. And then on the red days this year, I bought it. And so my positions, my long-term positions, will be greatly appreciated if it further goes up. All right, now let's keep it moving. Now let's go to Apple and Google and see what's going on with Apple and Google. Okay, so let's see right here. Let's look. According to new report from Bloomberg, blah, 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 Apple is in talks with Google to integrate Gemini into its iPhone and the broader OS ecosystem. This would be a massive agreement between the two of the world's largest tech companies and would likely catch the eye of the consumer and regulators. The companies are negotiating. Negotiating to enable Gemini to be used on the iPhone, effectively letting Apple's license the AI model. All right, so Apple would be using Gemini. So they would do a licensing deal. Got this, okay? So this would be the second partnership between the two, as Google is currently the default search engine on iPhones, iPad, and the Mac, right? So now we see what's going on between the two. As you can see here, Apple's AI plans reportedly could involve a partnership like Google. Now, these are two humongous companies. Of course, they can't just do this. It has to get approval. You know how that goes. And then if it gets approval, then it's a green light, right? Let's look at how the stock is doing really quick. Right now, we could see who is the biggest beneficiary of this, and it is Google, aka Alphabet, all right? They are up at the time 4.87%. It was up 5% earlier, and Apple's only up 1.33%. So as far as this deal goes, and no one knows the full deal yet, Google is the greater runner so far, right? This is really cool. Let's look at the 5-day, as we could see that surge up, and Google had the biggest surge. Wow. All right. So that is what I wanted to bring to you today. I wanted to cover NVIDIA, what's going on with it, the NVIDIA, the conference, Google, and Alphabet, and Apple. Those are the biggest. These are some of the biggest AI companies on the planet, okay? These are market movers, right? When you got companies like Apple, Google, NVDA, and Tesla all making big moves. I didn't cover Tesla today. That's going to be another video. Those are market movers, and those are enough to cause the market to be green or red overall. Let's take a look. As we can see right now, at the time of filming this, the Dow is up 140%. Okay, just switched on me. The S&P is up and the NASDAQ is up. So this is how powerful AI is, let alone these big tech companies. Like I said, I personally believe that AI saved us from going into a recession last year. It really did if you look and see. Listen, if you want to learn how to make money on these plays, if you want to learn how to make money with cryptocurrency, whether it be Bitcoin, whether it be the altcoins, or whether it be meme coins, if you just want to learn and earn for the rest of your life and know how to do your own due diligence and see how you can make money for generations to come, then I want you to come join Stock Up You, okay? Stock Up You right here. This will be the second link below, good people. And you're going to get the crypto, you're going to get charting, you're going to get options, you're going to get basic fundamentals, even dividend trading. We have all of that here, all under one roof. That will be Stock Up You. And don't forget to get your 8.1%. With $100, you're going to get 5 free stock. With $1,000, you're going to get an extra 10 stock. So that's 15. Okay, that will be the top link below in this video. Trade right now very carefully. Me, I'm not having FOMO on any of these plays right now. Okay, let me know what you're going to do or what you're currently doing. Are you in any call or put options on any of the stock that I mentioned? Okay, or did you load up early and you're just hoping for something good so your long-term positions will be good, or you're not doing anything at all? All right, just let me know in the comments below. I'm interested to see what you guys are doing. All right, we will see you tomorrow, if not later on today. Live, love, laugh, and learn.